Soul Feast by Marjorie J. Thompson. And I'm taking a look at Entertaining Angels Unawares, the Spirit of Hospitality. Come you that are blessed by my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you. For I was hungry, and you gave me food. I was thirsty, and you gave me something to drink. I was a stranger, and you welcomed me. Matthew 25:34 and 35. I had just graduated from college 3 months before. My mother had earned a previous sabbatical, a precious, sabbatical, and we were taking the trip of a lifetime, starting in Scotland. On this particular day, we had left Edinburgh to venture into the Scottish countryside. The legendary Highlands were carpeted in heather and chill mist. By the time our bus arrived in the isolated town where we would spend the night, darkness had fallen and it was pouring rain. The bed and breakfast we had arranged to stay in was already full. With no access to a telephone, we were simply given the name of another house to try. A cab dropped us in front of a home with no lights on. It was late and cold. Our legs and suitcases were dripping by the time we reached the door. A pleasant but surprised couple answered our knock. When we asked for accommodations, they explained apologetically that they already had a boarder for the night. Our faces must have fallen as low as our spirits. Where would we go at this hour in such a downpour in a tiny hamlet that seemed to have folded up for the night? They told us to visit inside the door. We heard muffled voices consulting. Oh, they told us to wait inside the door. A few moments later, we were being ushered with quiet smiles into a cozy and pleasant room. Grateful and relieved beyond telling, we didn't ask questions. We sank exhausted into deep sleep in a comfortable double bed. Next morning, the woman prepared a sumptuous Scottish breakfast for us: fruit juice, eggs, kippers, toast, butter, jam, and tea. It was not until we were packed and ready to leave that we discovered the extent of our host's generosity. With guest quarters already occupied, this couple had given us their own bedroom. They had slept in the living room. The experience is etched in my memory. This couple cheerfully sacrificed their comfort to meet our need. Not a hint of sullenness or resignation shadowed the act. It was a simple, straightforward expression of hospitality, the first of many such experiences on that trip. When I came down with a fever in Italy, the woman whose pension we stayed in brought my mother a large bowl of expensive fruits to help me regain my health. It was a gift from the heart. On more than one occasion, we received extraordinary generosity from total strangers. It has been my experience that those of modest means are often the most willing to share what they have. A friend recently told of a trip to Mexico during which her group attended a village church for worship. Afterward, they were besieged with invitations to village homes for the Sunday meal. My friend knew that several families had pooled their meager resources to put on a feast. They cooked the one chicken they had and insisted that their guests take the best portions. My friend felt a mixture of wonder, gratitude, guilt, and humility. Her hosts offered what they had with joy and festivity. She received the meal as an act of pure generosity and fellowship. Hospitality in Jewish and Christian tradition. It is hard for us to comprehend, but hospitality in the ancient Near East was originally offered to complete strangers. People who appeared from the unknown might bear gifts or might be enemies. Because travel was a dangerous venture, codes of hospitality were strict. If a sworn enemy showed up at your doorstep asking for food and shelter, you were bound to supply his requests along with protection and safe passage as long as he was on your land. All sorts of people had to travel at times through enemy territory, which meant that hospitality to strangers was a matter of mutual survival.